Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube, and I use spirit, my intuition, the tarot to communicate energies to you guys, amazing viewers. If this is your first time at this channel, I welcome you, and I'm so glad that you found me. I sure hope the messages resonate for you. And if you are returning, I'm so blessed, so grateful to be doing your reading yet again, beautiful people. So this is a pick a card reading. And I'll be pulling the 3 cards and 1 domino for your options. And what we're looking at here is the person on your mind and what exactly are you needing to know about this person or the connection between you and this person at this time. Whatever Spirit's wanting to communicate. It could be something you already know and are needing to be reminded of or confirmed. Or this could be just new information in general that you're not seeing or understanding. Okay, so we'll leave it open to Spirit. And sometimes energy comes reversed, meaning I say it's your person and it's your energy and vice versa. So you might have to crisscross the energies as you see fit, but do not force any of the messages. Lots of people here, and sometimes specific messages are for certain people. And if that's the case, just lean into the overall energy, because that is what should be resonating with that pile for you. Okay, if you're pulled to multiple piles, could mean multiple aspects in regards to the same person, connection, or different people that you might be connected with wanting to communicate with you. So it's fine to be pulled to multiple piles. So we'll pull a domino shortly. Let's take a look at our options. If you're already knowing which option you're pulled to, the timestamp will be in the description box and in the pinned comment below. It'll take you directly to your pick. We have option 1, 2, 3, which I'll be revealing shortly. So feel free to select that if you're ready to go. So let's take a look at option 1. Option 1, we have the King of Cups. King of Cups. Okay. Option 2, we have the Sun. Put that down here. Option 3, we have the Lovers. Very strong energy coming from all 3 piles. This is my second time recording the intro, and I went as far as picking the cards, but my recording stopped, and so I had to redo this, which I don't ever do. I usually just always keep going and put the videos together, but I was feeling like I was needing to pull, and this energy is coming through quite strong for all 3 piles. So let's pull a domino here for all 3. For option 1 with the King of Cups, and this numerology will help me tap into the energy of the connection between you and this person. And we have 5 and 3. 5 and 3. Option number 2 with the Sun. You have the domino of 4 and 5. And option number 3. You have the domino of 6 and 3. Okay, I'll leave the video running for a little bit, and when you're ready, you can select your option in the description box in the pinned comment below, and I will see you guys directly at your pick. Hello, hello, beautiful option number 1. You guys picked the King of Cups and the 5 and 3 domino, and we're looking at the person on your mind and the connection between you and this person, and what it is you're needing to know about this person or the connection between you and this person right here, right now. Like I mentioned in the intro, could be something you're already aware of, needing to be reminded of, or it could be something completely unknown to you that Spirit's wanting to bring to your attention, but it should certainly be something that is going to help the connection And when I say help, it can heal you come together. It could help heal you guys to move on. But either way, information helping this connection for the greatest and highest good. And if I'm saying this is your person's energy and it sounds more like you, then chances are your person's energy could be in another pile, or you'll need to crisscross energies if two energies pull through with you and your person, determining who's who. Okay, but don't force any of the messages to fit, and use your intuition over mine to see if the overall energy is something that resonates for you. So what I'm picking through here with the King of Cups, and it's not certain yet whether this person is capable of expressing their emotions, okay? But the King of Cups loves the deep, is very emotional. Okay, this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Now, this doesn't have to be their sun sign per se, although I feel it could certainly be, but just the overall energy that this person encompasses is someone very deep emotionally. So they could be very sensitive, and maybe you would never even know it, okay? You might not even know it, how deep this person feels here. But the King of Cups sometimes has a very difficult time expressing or taking action on feelings. Now, this is reinforced to me by this 5 and 3, because 5 is a challenging number, and it's all about conflict and being conflicted here. It's also about having to rebuild, okay, and change. And so it could be that this person's experienced conflict, loss in their life at some point, and they're needing to rebuild themselves, okay, by experiencing certain things that might be challenging when it comes to expressing self or tapping into emotions, requiring them to make changes in their life. And so I feel like this person is being asked to, with the 3 here, be in workable energy. So I'm getting with this person that they probably haven't shown up, okay? And I mean, when I say show up in a 3 Pentacles, like being ready, open, willing to collaborate, work with you, show up. Okay, and it could be because of the fact that this person's experienced challenges when it comes to emotions. And so because of past experience, and this could be past life experience, this could be a childhood, this could be past relationships, whatever's impacted this person, to not feel comfortable in expressing self or knowing how to place their emotions in order for them to be able to support and express in a way that's workable with you. And so I feel like this person is being called to learn about self, their own emotions, and love of self, expressing self, and how to show love, like actually express it. So I think they feel it. I mean, most people have feelings, unless maybe you're a sociopath, but I feel there's a deep, deep love here in this connection specifically about you, towards you, but I feel like this person's learning how to come forward with that love and that expression. And I feel this person's very confused in their path of how to go about showing this. There's a lot of fear. There's a need to get empowered. And I feel like this person might be making you feel like there's no real direction here, because it seems like this person isn't really like making it very clear to you which direction they want to go in this connection, specifically if they're not communicating their emotions or expressing self. This person seems like they can't do this, then you're confused as to how does this person feel. But I feel like the fear is driving this, and this person's needs to get empowered, but I do feel there's a deep sense of love here, okay? So lots coming through. It might even be the soul message here, because, I mean, you might not know this about this person. You might feel like this person is purposefully sort of, I don't know, like just not certain about you maybe, you know, or why this person is not showing up in some way here. But it is, there's a lot of love here. So let's see. Now, I have not looked at these cards at all. I just asked Spirit the question, what you're needing to know about this connection, this person. So let's see what we got. Death. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. So this is Scorpio energy, all about transformation. You know, shedding old self, old things, beliefs, structures, systems, people, lifestyles in order to move to the next phase of life. And we were getting that with the 5, which was all about change and having to rebuild. Certainly after death, we have to rebuild. So this person might be in the process of shedding. So we have young male, sporty cars, youthful, early stages. And I feel masculine energy here. And I was getting that from the crown of having to get empowered. But I feel like if this person wasn't born male, which I do feel is I'm reading for divine masculine energy, I'm feeling confirmation for you guys. This is a born male energy, okay? Which I don't generally even say in this because we're tapping into energy, but I feel like this is an indicator here. This person is masculine energy, but also I feel like potentially a male when it comes to their gender, okay? Just to give you confirmation. And I do feel this person is like, I just heard like a fish out of water when it comes to dealing with their emotions, expressing their emotions. I think they're fairly young when it comes to experiencing love or being able to transmute feelings and emotions into workable energy. So they might just flounder. Lots of fish analogy coming through. Person could certainly be a Pisces, okay? And I am getting for some of you guys, this person could be religious, could be a Christian, okay? If they have a religion here, they could be just very strong into their faith. But I am feeling an energy here of someone who hasn't really experienced a deep connection here that's given them the experience to go through having to empower themselves when it comes to their emotions yet. Twin flame, oh my goodness, spiritual alignment, effortless, and karmic. So, not all of you guys believe or know that you might be on a twin flame journey, but this is confirmation certainly for those of you guys who have been on the twin flame journey and know this. Okay, this is a soul journey, so you might just resonate with having a soul bond with your person in which there's been a spiritual awakening or a strong spiritual tie to this person. And karmic is sticking out as well because I feel as though every connection is sort of karmic because there's lessons to be learned. And I feel like the biggest lesson here with this person is how to deal with their emotions, you know, and it could be why they're sort of, one, if you're not resonating with it being a twin flame, it could just be a cycle in this person's life in order to learn about that aspect of themselves. If you are resonating with the twin flame, it could be that this phase of what you're needing to know is this person's lesson in dealing with their emotions. But either way, it's tying back to this person's lessons, early stages of here making sense of this, of these feelings. Wishbone, a wish is granted. And ear, good news. Okay, let's put these over here. So wishbone, I'm getting Aquarius energy. And I do feel like what's coming through here, and we'll get more as we lay all the cards, is that I feel this person feels that you're a wish come true to this person. And I feel like this person is more attuned to you than I think you realize. I think this person is very observant. But I don't know that you necessarily see this, because if this person hasn't been expressing their emotions, they obviously haven't been communicating to you or using words to express to you the wish fulfillment that they have here in this connection. But I feel like this person is right in tune with observation and taking in your energy here. Okay, so let's see how else this ties in. Black egg. Black egg. Wow. So let's pull the book out for this black egg and see if there's some information here that we're needing to hear. Speaking from an authentic voice. Yes, everything we've been just saying. The truth. The black egg contains one of life's essential treasures, the truth. Inside of it resides no confusion, excuses, small talk, noise, or lies. Not even white ones. This living and breathing vessel harbors only that which rings true. When this essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We are drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, or perhaps public speaking. Sounds draw us in. Books draw us in. The concept of truth itself draws us in. We start asking questions like, what do I know to be true about myself? And what is true about the world? When the energy of the black egg is not yet accessed, we speak from an unsure place. Like I said, not sure where we're navigating. We say things others want to hear, gossip, or repeat stories to justify our subpar behavior. We might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all. The energy of the black egg hovers and waits for us to reconnect. It is available at every moment in every situation. It's the epicenter of truth, the birthplace of our voice. Okay, so just reinforcing what we're talking about here. This person's need to speak a truth here that's been bottled up here is causing you to be confused as to where this person wants to go. This person's direction. Phoenix being reborn. Oh my goodness. Fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag coming through very strong. This death and rebirth. Shedding everything in our life that doesn't serve. Wowzers. Okay, Juno partnership. So I'm getting 2 cups here. 2 birds. And these are parrots. Could be parakeets, but maybe they're parakeets. But either way, these types of tropical birds communicate because they can repeat and speak. I feel like there's a big emphasis here on expression, being able to use words, and if it's not words, which I feel it is words, literally, this person also needs to show, act on their emotions here. And I feel like they're sort of aimless here, and it's causing confusion in this connection. 31, and that's the number 4, all about stability, structure, foundation. It's also Emperor, which I was feeling a need to get empowered to lean into their confidence when it comes to how they feel so they can express it without fear, be empowered to take action. Action would be this 3 pentacles, like show up, to collaborate in their confidence. But also Emperor's divine masculine energy, reinforcing what we were feeling here with the masculine energy coming through. And some of you guys, your person might have dark hair and light blue eyes, or blonde hair and brown eyes. But I feel like there's like dark hair, light eyes, or light hair, dark eyes. Okay. This person might like to wear a lot of dark colors, or might have a dark vehicle. Okay. So we have open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. So reinforcing the same thing again here. Wow. This is so interesting how these came out. Pine hawk moth. The moth has smooth gray to brown wings. What? Oh, this moth has smooth gray to brown wings, each with 3 small black markings. During the day, it keeps still, relying on its discreet attire to avoid being seen. At night, it goes hunting, spotting its prey with its big eyes. The moth's larva is also hard to detect. It looks like the pine needles it feeds on. Wow, so we're getting the same energy, aren't we? Discreet. The outside coat that we're wearing is sort of making us seem inconspicuous or inconspicuable to avoid being seen. At night, it goes hunting, spotting its prey with its big eyes. Okay, so I'm getting the energy here of a bigger truth here in regards to how this person really truly feels here, which maybe you're needing to hear, because I feel like this person is, when your eyes go big, we're liking what we see. We're really drawn into what we see here. I feel like this person is really drawn into your energy here, okay? Like this person's really pulled by your energy, which I don't know that you've you see this or understand this just yet because of this person's lack of inability to communicate. Engineer, light attributes, ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for redesigning resolutions to common dilemmas. Shadow attribute, reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. Yeah, this person needs to tap into their emotions. They could be really sort of sitting in a King Swords energy, which is always this engineer. It's like our mind over heart, and we sort of detach from our emotions. And so sometimes it could seem like someone quite cold or uncaring. Okay, yeah, and then all the blue here is giving me self-expression. Okay, and we have the snail, something taking a very, very, very long time. Also, the snail has the hard shell, which I feel this person is, again, and that's outfit which they're wearing, or that coat they're wearing, which is this hard shell, hard to pierce. Their true emotions. There we see the butterfly, all about transformation. It's also about liberating ourselves, being free. So I feel like this person is needing to karmically experience this part of this connection in order for them to have a rebirth here. Okay, to get authentic, to express themselves. But it's taking this time to transform out of this sort of engineer energy into someone who opens up and connects with emotions here. So, heart with a key. I was going to say head with a key. Heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one. Open your heart. Getting together. Perfect. So open your heart. This person's heart has been locked. I feel like in this depiction there's a key and this lock looks like it's been open. I feel like you've opened, and this one too. Look at that. It's not a big sort of opening here. It's a tiny opening. I feel like we've made some headway here with this person, and I do feel you've been with this person for quite some time. Okay, I feel like this person has been going very, very slow, but I feel there's been progress if we look at where we started with this person, however long it's been, and maybe the slowest progress, but I feel like this is the transformation that's happening very slowly. And so we might have made a little bit of change here, or a little bit of room in regards to this person opening up. But again, the message coming through, meeting the one, and perfect, because I feel like you're needing to hear how this person feels about you. And I feel like this person feels like you're their wish come true, like you're the one for them. But I don't feel they have communicated it at all to you. They haven't told you this. I think you're needing to hear this. You're needing to hear this, like verbalize this. I don't think this person's verbalized it to you. I wish I could turn back the clock and do things over. So I do feel this person feels as though a part of them feels guilty for not being able to express themselves as early on, because I feel like there's been a lot of invested time here and they've been going very, very slow. You know, and this engineer energy could certainly be someone who is quite cold or more logical. And so I feel like there's a regret here for not being able to lean into truth of emotions or be empowered to show you here. And so I do feel this person feels like they've burnt some time here with you. The womb, being reborn, and this is number 46. 46 could be significant, could be your person's age. Okay, I'm getting that for some of you guys, but this is also the number 10, and 10 is about transformation, which we were getting. Okay, egg is also about being reborn, and same with this womb. So the change here is this person being reborn into someone new, someone who is able to express self, someone who could be authentic with truth here. And I feel this is someone you could create with. This is divine feminine energy. So I feel like this person might have been very disconnected from their feminine energy, needing to allow themselves to feel and be comfortable in expressing and feeling emotions here. Okay, we have the vengeance, overcoming slights, a choice. And look at this anchor. So anchor is about stability and could be about commitment and anchoring in or getting grounded. But anchor could be feeling very weighed down and stuck here. And because there's this like rope wrapping around this person's hands, pulling them down. I feel like this person feels as though they can't take action. They're not empowered to act on. And this could be to use words or to show you, however it might be, words or action or otherwise. You know, like their hands are tied, like they haven't been able to show you. They've been weighed down by this experience. And it's not that they're choosing so much, even though we have a choice here. And I feel this is part of this message, because I think everything I'm telling you, you've already seen. But what you're needing to know about this person, I feel, is that although everything is certainly a choice, when we're going through something karmic, it's almost like the divine universe intervening here with something that isn't really a choice, because we haven't learned or experienced the life lesson to understand or understand a certain part of self. And so I feel like this overcoming slights is this person's shortcoming, I guess, if you will, is the fact that they have not yet been able to feel confident in expressing themselves, and they feel very tied up, as though the energy has them really weighed down when it comes to them having to take action on their expressing of their emotions. And I don't think this person likes this, and I really don't feel as though this is a choice per se that we might be chalking it up to, especially if you are one that's able to express yourself openly. You know, it might be easy. So I think we might need to be reminded about this, because I do feel this person feels tangled up here and not quite sure how to go about it. So they're kind of like, again, fish out of water. I'm seeing all these fish sort of swimming in the background, and the fish kind of don't really have a place. They kind of just are floating around aimlessly. I'm feeling air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have the painter, productivity and creation. So the womb is about creation. The black egg's about creation. The new self about to be created. Okay, but I feel like the productivity is coming back to this 3 Pentacles, and it's like, how do we make ourselves available to create, like to be collaborative, to be in workable energy? This person's having to recreate themselves. Recreate themselves. Yes. Wow. Okay, knots. Yeah, all tangled in knots here. Stability, security, and resilience. So it's getting with the anchor, this security. And it's like the security and stability that I feel you're wanting, or that needs to be there, and, you know, a connection here, because you need to be able to rely on someone. And maybe you've wanted this person to be more reliable, more consistent, you know, more steady, more stable. And I feel like this person is tangled in knots here. But a knot is like being committed, you know, like tying the knot. I feel this person is stuck on you, okay? I feel this person is stuck on you in a committed way that might not be the type of commitment we're used to. And so we might not be seeing it as someone who is committed here. But I feel like this person is more stuck on you than I think they're, I don't know, that you might feel they are here. Sap of the Moon planet, 41, or the number 5 coming through again. Sap of the Moon planet. I am going to read this, but I do feel as though this person could certainly be driven by a lot of fear. And there's something in this connection that is allowing this person to overcome this part of themselves. So let's read that in a bit. And then we have scavenge with 44. So we have 41, 46, 44. So your person could be in their early 40s here for some of you guys, but 44 is a master number. Okay, and this is a lot of things, but what's really coming through with the master number is this leadership, empowerment, divine masculine energy. And so this crow, which signifies, again, words like expressing, communication. And I was getting that from the tropical birds because they use words. Like, I feel like this person hasn't used words, hasn't communicated and expressed in words, you know, and maybe they've shown you, but I feel like even then this person has a difficult time expressing themselves through doing. But I feel like there's something about words here that they're needing to use that they haven't yet, and this person's sort of picking through well, this crow, I should say, not this person. This crow is picking through these rusted cans. And the can doesn't have anything in here because they're old cans who have been emptied. There's nothing of sustenance. Revisiting the same old well. Things that need to die out here and be tossed aside so the new can come in. But we're still sort of scavenging, looking for certain things here. And I'm not sure why we're still in the old playground. Because maybe it's comforting here. But eventually, when everything's sort of gone here, there's nothing to attain in the old playground. Like there's nothing here this person can continue sort of navigating in the empty cans that are rusted, and there's no sustenance. There's nothing here. This person will have no recourse except to be reborn here. And maybe you're needing to hear this, you know. So let's see Sap of the Moon Planet. Book. I think it's this one. So we have 41. 41 will be here. Okay, so it says, nocturnal, sacred water of the unconscious. Oh my goodness. Succus lunaria is an ancient substance said to be born of water, plant, and moonlight. This elixir develops in the depth of night and is thus a metaphor for the wellspring of the unconscious. When this alchemical magic is afoot, it's all about dreams. The answer you are seeking will not come from the intellect nor the opinion of others. It will surface from the depths as if it is rising from the ancient waters of your memory. The work is to rest, restore, and awaken your celestial senses. Do this by pausing, by releasing your grip. The Sap of the Moon Planet signifies you are in the deep territory of destiny and the imagination. This is a mythic moment. The dream is waiting to show itself, but waits your sincere invitation. Ask and rest. It will be revealed. All will be revealed. Track your dreams for the next 3 nights. The Divine Feminine. Okay, yes, Moon is definitely Divine Feminine, which we're right by this womb. So, lots coming in. Nothing here was talking to me about dreams per se, but the subconscious is definitely where we don't see certain things within us. And the things we're not seeing within us, we could be avoiding, suppressing, and not addressing. And so there's an authentic truth, which we already tapped into, that this person has not yet been able to express and tap into, which I feel is hidden in their subconscious very deep. Okay, and so I don't necessarily know so much that this person has fear, although Moon could support that. Okay, I don't see fear here. What I see is that this person has a hard time tapping into their feminine energy, which is being able to be receptive, to give and receive love from a place, because they might have been brought up to feel like they have to be more masculine, or they, in order to be tough or strong or masculine, they have to shut down their emotions. Okay, but I feel this person is definitely more mind over heart, meaning they have to logically explain things away. And when we feel certain ways, like love, there is no explanation. If there was, then we could choose who we love, you know, whether we want to love or not. Would all be a choice. We would intellectually say, let me select who and when and how, but we don't do this. We just love, and it comes through, and we can't control it. We can't tell it to go away. We just have to be receptive to engaging with what that feeling is and be authentic with it, however it wants to manifest or express self, either through action or through word. And so this person is like a fish out of water, because I do feel like this person is very used to intellectually explaining things in their world. Okay, and so when we tap into love and things that we're not really used to, because I feel this with this youthful energy, I don't feel this person has been in any real sort of a relationship here that's brought out this part of them. So I feel this person is certainly trying to delay, and I don't necessarily feel they're trying to do it on purpose to waste time, but I feel this person's wasted time in things that aren't serving them. And I feel like it's an avoidance energy because this person is very uncomfortable stepping into divine feminine to receive and discuss love and be authentic. So this transition is them releasing this old self that is deep in their subconscious, and this connection is bringing this up in them to see and to deal with. So this period person is being reborn as someone here who needs to confront this, because I feel like this person has avoided it up until now. So this connection has made this person open up their hearts. This person's been able to slowly but surely open up, but I feel like this person hasn't expressed to you at all. And I feel like this person is very much pulled to you, you know, in a way here that they haven't expressed. And so I feel like what you're needing to know is the depth of this person's feelings, which I feel are really, really deep. And I do feel like it reflects yours as well, okay? But I feel as though you express differently. And so you might have a belief that if this person was to feel how you feel or wanted something here, that they'd be more expressive, or that it would be visible, or they'd communicate, I have a challenge with this, you know, or something along those lines. But I feel like the truth here is that this person cannot communicate this. Cannot, again, that's a loose statement, but I feel like cannot is because this person needs to karmically understand this valuable lesson about how to place emotions, how to express emotions, you know. And so as they learn this in this connection, this is their sort of energy until they learn this, until they're able to break free from something. But I feel like this person is committed to this connection, you know, but I feel like a big challenge here is you might feel as though this person isn't reliable, or you can't anchor yourself to this person, because I feel like this person feels like they're navigating sort of like they're indecisive, or like they don't know what they want, and they're kind of like, yeah, like they're not giving you certainty. They're someone that feels you can't rely on them. They're showing disinterest. You know, I feel like they're showing you disinterest, or you might feel that they're showing you disinterest, which is different. Because if this person doesn't express it, you might chalk it up to they're not interested. But if this person's frozen, we have to be in tune with our intuition and really energetically sort of tap into how's this person feeling without projecting, you know, and really sitting there thinking, okay, maybe they're not saying anything, but they're also not necessarily outright rejecting, okay? But for some of you guys, you might feel very rejected here, and it's hurtful, okay? Especially if we have traumas of feeling rejected and abandoned. You know, if we feel rejected and abandoned, this message is resonating for me. If we feel rejected and abandoned, we could certainly start to see this person's behavior as something that is rejecting, you know? And so we're really tied to the notion that if they want to be stable and secure and reliable and have feelings for us, and it's honest and true and reflective of what we feel, that they would be able to communicate something or show us something, and that because they are not doing this, then we go to this polar opposite and say they are not interested, or they're rejecting me, or they're just, yeah, rejecting me, okay? But this person could just be not doing anything, you know, not doing anything because they're frozen and not taking action and not showing up, which is different, okay? It's different because either this person is being combative by saying things mean or rejecting, or this person is just not showing up, which is causing a 5 swords in this situation, okay, which I think is 2 different things. So we need to know, like, sometimes when we're really traumatized, we start to say mean things we don't mean, to push people away, you know, and start to sabotage. I don't feel this is this energy. I feel this energy is somebody who, the sabotage here is in them not expressing. The sabotage here is them not coming forward to communicate how they feel about you. the sabotage here is you expecting or believing something in your mind to have to see it, to believe it, and this person sort of walking a different energy here that you're not totally familiar with, and chalking it up to this person's not interested here. Okay, so let's pull a bit of tarot, because I feel that's the bulk of what you're needing to hear. But we'll pull some tarot and see what Spirit wants to communicate further in this connection, what you're needing to hear. Beautiful pile 1 about this person. Spirit, clear and concise message for beautiful pile 1. It's pile 1 needing to hear about this person, this connection, right here, right now, in regards to what they need to know about this person. What do they need to hear? What do they need to know? These cards are starting to bow, and I do not like that. This makes it very difficult to shuffle. Let's cut the deck. All right, so Spirit, please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 1. What is it exactly that pile 1 is needing to know about this person, specifically in this connection? The 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay, let's keep going. We have Strength in reverse, Leo energy. We have the Page of Cups in reverse, and we have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, why is this 6 of Cups here in reverse? 10 Wands. Wow. Okay, why is this Strength in reverse here? Why is the Strength card in reverse here? Ace of Wands. Yes, 3 Cups. And finally, I'll just pull one more here. Queen of Wands. Okay. And the World. Wow. Okay, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So, first of all, the 3 Cups and my 6 of Cups is a reconciliation. So, it's coming through again, and this has been coming through my readings for a bit. For those of you guys separated, because you might still be separated with someone here. With this person, I feel like this person and you are going to reconcile however this happens. Okay, this person might come forward with a reconciliation, or you guys might reconcile. Okay, so this is my soulmates card here with the 6 Cups. But I feel like this is representing the trauma this person has in an experience of the past. It could have been as a child. It could have been in their home life. It could have been in their past life. It could have been soul trauma, okay, that they experience here that has them stuck. And the stuckness is them what they're having to karmically heal in themselves, okay, which is that experience that's trauma somewhere in their energy field is resulting in them not expressing authentically because of, again, either fear of being rejected or a block in expression, you know. And so this has to sort of weed itself out in how it is that they feel comfortable, confident, and empower themselves to come forward in this connection that's separate from their past experience and this block, because I feel like this person's been blocked for quite some time. And this is also confirming to me this is soul recognition with this twin flame and this 6 of Cups. So this person feels connected to you. They know you at a soul level, either from a past life or just really feel very at home with you. I also feel like this person cannot break free from this connection. And I was getting that from the knot. Okay, I feel like this person is very tied to you energetically here. And so if you are in a period of separation, this person's thinking about you constantly. I feel this person's hung up with this connection. You know, and if this is your energy, then it's like, why can't you move on from this connection? Because there's a soul lesson here needing to be resolved in regards to self-expression. So your soul, your energy is going to constantly be pulled to this connection, this person. You know, you're constantly sort of tied here. You're going down with this sort of experience because you need to take action in your own life in regards to expressing. So that's if you're resonating as this being your energy. But if it's your person, the same applies. Okay, this person is having a difficult time moving on from this connection because the universe is saying, hey, pile one person, you're going to have to learn how to be empowered to communicate an authentic truth. And right now you're really held back. Okay, you're really held back. We have to face our fears. We have to be able to express ourselves. And the strength to me is that animalistic energy that we act on. So I feel like this person, specifically when it comes to sexual energy, which I've been tapping into this energy lately, has a very difficult time acting on it. Okay, but they're sexually attracted to you here with this Queen Wands, this Ace of Wands, like full on. And maybe you feel rejected because this person hasn't taken action. They're really held back here, but you see this 10 Wands also speaks about passion. This is the most passionate card with the 10 Wands. This person can't no more be held back here. Okay, they're carrying this weight. They're carrying this weight. And so if they're held back, it's like this person's about to blow. Okay, so literally or figuratively. And so I feel like the biggest thing here is their need to open up the heart space with this Page of Cups, because this is the initial stages of us opening our heart space. Blocked even at the initial. So I feel like this person has a hard time even flirting, even just the simplest sort of thing here. Okay, this is innocent love. But again, this person is a King of Cups in their soul. Okay, very deep feeling. But I feel like this person can't even express in a page sort of energy, which is the beginning stages of, it's a long way to get to a cup. We still got to go page, knight, queen to get to a cup. And I feel like this person's blocked. And so this is very frustrating. Okay, so they only know how to keep things light, keep you in friend zone. This is the party card. This is the friendship card. I keep things light. I keep things at an arm's distance. I don't allow myself to express how I'm feeling about a one-on-one, unless there's a crowd of people or I'm like just keeping you in a friend zone. So I feel like this person is really having to overcome this sort of challenge. And I feel like this is keeping you in an energy here that feels as though this person hasn't been putting in what they need to here to harvest this connection with the Pentacles. Okay, again, with the 3 Pentacles. I feel like in order for you to get a 3 Pentacles, this person would have to show up energetically. And I feel like you feel you're giving to a situation here that isn't resulting to anything. 7 Pentacles, where's this going? I'm not attaining my harvest. I'm putting time, energy, dedication. I'm watering this thing. I'm not going anywhere. I haven't manifested anything here with this person. And although technically in a pentacle realm, we might not see this authentic self, in the back end, energetically, death, phoenix, black egg. Okay, like this person is shifting in a massive way here, but we haven't seen it in the outside world. And so I feel like this is the cycle that needs to conclude in order for there to be a new beginning with you and this person. They have to be reborn. You cannot engage with this person in a healthily connection or relationship until they close out the unhealthy part of them not being able to express self. They need to be reborn here. And so I feel like this is the successful conclusion of a life phase, of a life phase where they were traumatized, where they were stuck, where they're incapable of opening the heart space. And this is really like child energy, and so it could be their inner child is really blocked, hurt, traumatized. They experienced things as a child here, rejection, but I feel like they're really, really holding themselves back from any sexual energy here with you, And so if they feel like, I don't know, sex is bad, or they've been told that what I feel like it's both sexual energy and also emotional energy, like emotions. Okay, and so I feel like this person is having to leave behind those sort of thoughts with the swords, swords that is all about our mental thought of our beliefs and what we've been told. And so it's creating 5 swords in this connection. And so they need to leave these thoughts behind in order to move forward. 6 swords is a very slow moving energy. And I feel they are moving slowly, slowly in regards to closing this out. And so what you need to hear here is that, yes, you are investing here with the 7 Pentacles, and you might feel as though nothing's coming to harvest. And this doesn't mean you have to continue to engage or invest with someone here where you feel disappointed and rejected. But I think this is for those of you guys who really needed to hear, because this person hasn't used their words, that you are this person's wish fulfillment, that you are this person's sort of journey on self-discovery. and giving them the confidence here to lean into how they feel and be able to express themselves sexually and emotionally here, because I do feel like this person sees you as a beautiful Queen of Wands, someone very attractive, independent, you know. The Queen of Wands is the queen that's all the guys kind of want to get with here, because she is, you know, the attractive queen, the queen that's fiery, the queen that's confident, and yeah, it's just the beautiful queen here. So I feel your person sees you in all these sort of ways that they haven't been able to show or express to you, that you might have been needing to hear here, because I do feel like you've been dejected and rejected. Yeah, learning about self-love in order for there to be a new beginning. Like I said, if it's in the reverse, we're not experiencing, you know, the new beginning yet, because we need to close out a chapter. And so as the phoenix rises, the new self that knows about love, self-love, self-worth. And you might be reflecting this, because I feel like you might feel like you're not loved. You know, you might feel like this person isn't filling your cup. And so you're learning, how do I fill my cup? How do I manifest for me? How do I show myself, you know, an emotional new beginning for self here? Because I'm tired of putting energy towards someone here who is stuck or very slow, or just keeping me at an arm's distance here. Like I can't get anywhere past this. Okay, so I think you're needing to hear this, but I do feel as though I want to give you some advice. Okay, some advice. Even though this is what you're needing to hear, you know, let's see. Spirit, advice then for pile 1. What are they needing to do? Because this would be very frustrating. What is pile 1 needing to do with this person who can't come forward here? Although they are slowly but surely coming forward. What does pile 1 do then? What should pile 1 do? Do they support them? What do they do here? Page of Wands. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 10 Pentacles. Why is this Page of Wands here? And we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, and we have 10 Swords. Why is this 5 of Pentacles in the reverse? The High Priestess in reverse, Pisces, and why is this 10 Pentacles here? The Star, Aquarius energy. It's getting for the Wishbone, the Star, okay. And then the Devil, wowzers, Capricorn, and then 2 Pentacles. Okay. So, there's still Devil, which is this held back energy. The Devil is the unhealthy thing. You know, if we can't be honest and express self, we're in Devil. And I feel like the Devil energy keeps us out of balance and keeps us not knowing, going back and forth. Okay, like should I, shouldn't I, like how do I do this? Sometimes we're on, sometimes we're off. We're sort of up and down, topsy-turvy, indecisive, needing to choose, feeling like we can't prioritize. Devil energy. Let me make sense of this. Page of Wands, moving forward, exploring, youthful energy, following our passion, blindly, communication. Ace of Cups in a reverse, needing self-love, needing to know self-worth, putting an end to not feeling capable of having a new emotional beginning, feeling blocked here, which keeps us in a 5 Pentacles, which we don't need to be, but we don't see. And this is not acting in our intuition. And there we have Justice, Libra energy, balance, long-term stability, security, commitment. And the Star is attaining our wish, our hopes, and our desires. Okay, so what is this energy about? What are you supposed to do? I feel like if this person is seeming like they can't prioritize, they're seeming kind of wishy-washy, know that the energy is balancing out here with Justice. Justice will come to you. You're supposed to be focused on learning about yourself. And I feel like you're having to close out any part of you that feels rejected, any part of you that doesn't know your self-worth, any part of you that can't fill your own cup. I feel you're still working on this. And what Spirit is saying is explore anywhere where you feel as though it's aligned with your greatest sort of purpose, or you feel appreciated. But I feel like what we're needing to really understand here is that someone else's actions doesn't necessarily automatically mean what we might project it to mean. And so I think what Spirit is saying is that we might be attributing us feeling rejected and this emotional non-start in this connection is a result of us not being worthy, or this person not being interested emotionally in some way to be able to act on it. But we're not seeing it. We're out of tune with what our intuition knows, that we are worthy, that we can have a new beginning, that emotionally there is love here. So we need to put an end to the rejection. And this isn't coming from this person. This is coming from deep within. And I feel it is also childhood traumas, but we're also not seeing this within ourselves. And I feel like we need to get out of the Five Pentacles, because I feel we could sit in Five Pentacles in this connection thinking it's about this connection. But Spirit wants you to go deeper and tap into your intuition of what you're not seeing right now, which is remove this person completely, sit with your own energy. Do you feel fully loved and appreciated here, regardless of how someone else, anyone, this person, anyone, expresses themselves to you? If they can't express themselves, does your value diminish, or does it remain the same? There's a need to put something to an end here. And this is what you're going to be able to work through so that you can have a new beginning here that is long-term, stable, okay? That you can have a new beginning here that turns out to something that is committed, long-term, your wish, your hope. And again, you want stability and security here, I feel. And this person hasn't been able to do this. But you can't either, because your karmic lesson here, where I feel there's mirroring, is you understanding your own self-worth. Something within you you're not seeing. You're sitting in this Five Pentacles feeling rejected and dejected, and you don't need to. So you need to put an end to, if this person isn't expressing themselves, that's fine. That's fine, as in you can continue to explore. You can continue to remain balanced. You don't have to feel rejected in Five Pentacles. This person can be in their Devil energy. They can be back and forth all they want. You can remain balanced. This situation will come into balance when this person sits with their Devil energy, sits in their turbulency, identifies that they're stuck, identifies that they're sitting in Five Pentacles, okay, and then they start to see something about self that they can't see either. All right? I do feel this person sees it, but this person's having a hard time leaning into it because they're very held back. And so this shouldn't rub off on you in any sort of way. It doesn't diminish your value. You're this Queen of Wands, and your wish will come true. Your desire will come true. And I do feel is with this person, with this long-term commitment here, planning this beautiful future. But if it's not with this person, if it's not with this person, then it is you aligning with your wish of having long-term attainment here, as somebody who does appreciate you and value you. But you need to see it in yourself so that the other people can connect with this, and you bring in those types of people. We don't keep bringing in people here who need to show us the same lesson. We're experiencing this person because we need to be shown this lesson that we haven't learned, we haven't seen, we haven't experienced. And so we might be constantly bringing in people who don't express, or who make us feel rejected, or who don't, show us this. But I don't feel like this person is being mean or outright rejecting you in a way here that's making you feel low about yourself. I just feel you feel low about yourself because this person cannot explain, or cannot express, I should say. And those are two different sort of things. And this doesn't mean you settle with someone like this. This means you recognize this person has challenges, and you recognize this person has, massive challenge here, but the choice is always yours. The choice is yours whether you want to sit in Five Pentacles and feel rejected and sit there, or if you want to fill your own cup and sort of move towards something that is more fulfilling here, because I feel like this person will have to do something about their devil energy here. You don't have to be stuck to this person, stuck to the situation. You put an end to whatever is unfulfilling. You put an end to anything here that's not filling your own cup. You have to. Okay, and the 10 swords is an ending of a circumstance, a situation, you know, and if it means this connection, then it means this connection. But I feel like it's an end of an experience in this connection that isn't sustaining. It's causing pain. You know, it causes pain when we feel rejected. It causes pain when we don't get appreciated or cup filled. You know, but then we learn to do it ourselves. And so now this person doesn't cause this pain anymore because we've detached from that sort of belief, you know, that only this person could make me feel valued or pretty or appreciated or sexy or wanted or desired or loved or whatever the thing is here, because intuitively you know that you are all these things. You're whole and complete. You don't need this person to tell you all this, but we don't see it in ourselves, so we experience it and we have to overcome it. And I feel you're still devil, so you're still tied to this person, tied to this experience, tied to the pain, tied to it, you know, until you untangle yourself too. So you guys are both tangled, okay, which is very indicative of this twin flame. Mirroring. Two tangled people, learning lessons, and, you know, this is how you guys come together so that you guys can balance each other out, you know. Teeter-totter. Okay, so this is what I have. Pile number 1. I hope this helped, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, hello, beautiful, gorgeous angels. Pile number 2. Oh my goodness, you guys picked the sun. I love the sun card. Most positive card in the tarot. Beautiful energy. It's my favorite card in the tarot for sure, and it is the most positive card in the tarot. And you picked 4 and 5. So, like I mentioned in the intro, we're looking at what you're needing to know about the person on your mind. It could be something you already know but need to be reminded of. It could be something you don't know and need some clarity on, and it's bringing to your awareness. But this should provide healing in this connection, okay? So it could be something about them specifically or about the connection. And healing doesn't necessarily mean, you know, you and this person being happily ever after, forever and a day together, joined at the hip. Healing could just mean we go our separate ways, healed, or we can make peace, or we could find closure, or we can come together and work together. So I don't know what it's going to be, okay? But I do know that sometimes energy comes reverse here, meaning I tap into the strongest energy, and sometimes it's your own. So if this is your own pile, your own energy, your person could be in another pile. Or I could say it's your person, you know, and it's you, and vice versa if 2 energies come through. So you might have to crisscross the energy. That's up to you. Don't force messages to fit, because it's the overall energy that should resonate, not specific messages that could be confirmation for certain individuals that are needing to hear it, okay? Now, I'm getting straight off the bat before we even reveal these oracle cards. I've not looked at them at all. Just ask Spirit to tell us what you're needing to know about this person. This might be the flip person from 1. I don't know yet, okay? But it came through as sort of an energy that if you resonated as 1 being your person, or maybe you haven't listened to it yet, this might be your energy, okay? So there might be a crisscross here, but let's see. So positive energy, this is Leo energy, okay? And then we have 4 and 5. So I am getting there being a challenge, you know, there being a challenge here in this connection with 5, because 5 is about conflict. You know, 5 is about having to overcome certain loss and rebuild something that might be very difficult, where there's challenge, where maybe people aren't getting along, or it's been difficult to see eye to eye. Some people could be self-sabotaging. But with the 4 here, I feel like this person I'm tapped into wants to come together. I feel like this person wants stability. I feel this person wants union, peace, to lay the groundwork here, to rebuild something here that's reliable. And I think this person wants there to be certainty, clarity. Like, I think this person really wants to be confident in the future here and rise above any confusion, rise above any sort of challenge, struggle that might be going on here. So they might feel like you might be in conflicting energy, or that this connection might be sort of conflicted for whatever reason. And so it might have kept this person in confusion, or trying to keep this person sort of clouded. But I feel like this person's risen above any of the confusion. I do feel like this person might not know what to do. I feel like this person is sort of, I feel they're waiting. You know, I do feel they're waiting, observing, and kind of looking at the situation. And I feel like this person is sort of not sure what they're supposed to do, because I feel like this person can't do anything about the situation that they're in right now, or they feel like there's nothing more they can do aside from just observe. And so I feel like this person does feel like there could be happiness here, you know, like this connection with you creates some sort of happiness for this person, and they could certainly be overjoyed, you know, especially like I say, the sun here is a very positive, happy energy. And so there might be an energy here of feeling like they could create, you know, feeling very, very content and very blissful. But I feel like they understand there to be a potential like this. But currently, I feel like this person has either not seen it, or is waiting for this, or is sort of observing this connection, thinking like, will this ever get clear? Will the things ever be happy? Will we ever get past confusion? Are things going to get more certain? And so I don't necessarily know that this person is restless just yet, but I feel like their intention is to come together. And for some of you guys, this person might want marriage or family here, whatever family might mean or marriage might mean to you and this person. I'm feeling divine feminine, although the sun is divine masculine energy. I'm feeling feminine from this lioness. So I'm also getting this person could have been in heavy divine masculine energy, either in this connection or just in general. And so I feel like their comfort or their familiarity is in taking action, making things happen for themselves. I feel like this person is a doer. I feel like this person could be the type of person that if they could make things happen, that they would. And I feel the frustration here with this person, and this might be coming through as something you're needing to know, is that because this person can't do anything here in regards to this connection, potentially maybe you are a little unruly, or this connection just, it doesn't seem to be working. And I feel this person feels like they've done everything they could possibly do. The only thing that's left for them to do here is sort of observe and wait. That I feel this person might be a little bit out of their element, because they're learning about being in feminine energy and being receptive here, being open, because I feel like this person is very comfortable in doership and taking action, making shit happen here, okay? And so when they're learning about being receptive, being in feminine energy, which is also mirrored in pile 1. So like I say, for those of you guys that were pulled to 1, because if you're new to this channel, energy here on my readings are definitely interconnected. Sometimes all piles might resonate. 2 might be crossed. Okay, so if you were pulled to 1, that could certainly be why. You might want to go watch that. But I feel like this person here is also sort of mirroring whatever was going on there with 1, even if you're not resonating with 1 so much, as this person's learning about being in feminine energy. You know, being in feminine energy. Like not having to make things happen, but just allow things to sort of flow and happen here. And it might be uncomfortable for them. You know, not knowing, not being clear. Okie dokie. So let's take a look at all these cards and see what is it exactly that Spirit wants you to know about this person, this connection at this time. Or be reminded of. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Wowzers. And short term. Quick fling, endings, and time. Time really sticking out here. And we have the broken heart here. So the messaging I'm getting through here, I do feel this person's experienced some heartbreak here, because I feel like I said, what was coming through was them doing everything they can to make something happen, which is out of their control. And so now it's like they have to give it up to the time, divine timing, and it's uncomfortable for this person to sit back and sort of see what happens. This person also is uncomfortable with any sort of short-term connection here, because I do feel like this person is looking for something stable and secure long-term. And so I don't know if this person has ended things in this connection because they couldn't, you know, come together with you and create some sort of committed stability. but I feel energetically this person is still sort of observing and waiting here. Okay, so you could have experienced an ending with this person. This person could have ended it. This is endings many times. Okay, many times because of their discomfort and sitting in feminine energy and waiting, sitting in this time, you know, waiting for divine timing, because I feel this person has had to deal with some sort of heartbreak. And I feel the heartbreak here is them not being able to sort of make things happen. So let's keep going here. We have Inkpot, problems to be resolved. And Inkpot is about writing. I do feel for some of you guys, this person could have definitely hand wrote you letters. You might have letters in your place from this person is coming through very strong. And then Casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. So we were getting endings. Okay, Casket is all about things dying off in order for there to be new. I'm getting Scorpio energy. The end of a situation. Okay, interesting. Let's keep going. We have Spider. So we have Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Spider's all about creating. And I feel, again, the stability with the 4 here. I'm getting 4 wands. Okay, 4 wands is my 1111 card, which could signify twin flame energy. Okay, it's union, it's coming together. I'm also now seeing 4 pentacles. So I don't know, this person might feel something's really stuck here. But I feel like this person wants to create something stable, wants to create a new environment here. I also feel this person is highly, highly creative. And I feel like this connection with you has inspired this person to create. So this person could have created something since knowing you. Maybe they wrote a book, inspired to write. Maybe they're lyrical. Okay, maybe this person expresses themselves through writing or something here, but I feel they've created something since knowing you. Their old self seems to have potentially shifted or changed in a big way here since knowing you. Swan, oh my goodness, look at that. So to me, 2 swans always signify the twin flame connection. Some of you guys are certainly on this journey and could resonate, but doesn't have to be for all of you guys not resonating. But that to me is very much sealing it for me. I've seen 4 wands as well. But the swan here is all about beauty and grace. Okay, and this is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And this swan is like reflective of this swan. So there's a couple of messages, either this connection, there's heavy mirroring, and you're learning lessons, which totally taps into 1 as well. Lessons about self that are challenges that are allowing you to come into your own, like your beautiful, graceful self here after overcoming, you know, certain challenges, karmic lessons, you know, that is being mirrored to you because of this connection with this person, but that this person specifically is really, really starting to see themselves. Okay, is really starting to see themselves because of this connection. They're really seeing themselves for who they are. And I feel like this person could be also learning about what's beautiful about this person, because I feel like this person might have not have tapped into, wow, this is really heavy and it's making me feel like crying. I feel like this person hasn't seen their beauty, you know, like their true beauty. It hasn't been reflected to them. And this is sort of what they're seeing about themselves. Now, whether you're doing it intentionally or not, I feel like through this connection, this person is able to journey through seeing themselves as beautiful, learning about their self-worth and how beautiful they are. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, soul growth for sure. Releasing anything here that's made this person sort of not be able to tap into this part of themselves. Self-node past 33. Yeah, so self-node is all about us reflecting, you know, our experiences. This person might have had a very difficult sort of past. This person might be having to heal a lot of trauma of the past. You might know this person to have been involved in situations that have challenged this person. And so there's a lot of past energy that this person has had to reconcile and sit with and reflect with. And 33 is a master number, which is all about reproduction, creativity, which we were getting, humor, Christ consciousness. So this person could have certainly been awakened to their conscious self. Okay, joy, which is in the sun, and also about harmony, which is two people coming together in a balanced way with the 33. Wow. Okay, lots coming through with that one. Ask for help. You're being asked to request help from another. You don't need to deal with this issue alone. There are many people who want to help you, but it's up to you to bravely ask for their support. It's a sign of strength to reach out and do that today. This person's a doer. I feel like this person does things kind of on their own. You know, I think they've always been there for themselves in some way. So I feel this person does have a difficult time asking for help or allowing other people sort of in here. Okay, so we have green vine snake. This South American snake is arboreal. It lives in trees. And with its very long, slender body and its beautiful green color, it's an expert at being discreet, watching from above. It keeps an eye on its prey on the ground or near the flowers. When it spots a mouse, a lizard, or a bird it fancies, it bites its head to inject its venom, hoists it to a tree, then swallows it quickly. Wow, okay, so I'm getting a ton of stuff here with this. I don't feel like this person is a predator so much as I feel you might feel like this person sort of consumed you in some way. So this is totally resonating for the flip person of pile 1 here, because I feel there's an overwhelmed feeling of being sort of gobbled up by this person. So they might have come on very strong, okay? But I feel like this person could be very slender, like either very slim, petite, or very tall and slender. Okay, I'm also getting green eyes, or potentially this person looks really good in green, but the green signifying the heart chakra opening with this connection, like this person tapping into love, you know, like absolute love from a heart space, unconditional place, which might be for the first time here that they've actually tapped into this due to this awakening that I feel has happened here. Okay, and the mouse, the lizard, and the bird it fancies. So you could be signifying the mouse, which would be someone who could be a little hesitant, running away from this person, whether you know, are doing it subconsciously or not. There's sort of a fear here. A lizard, which is someone potentially not expressing self, cold-blooded here. Okay, so you could be incapable of expressing to this person how you feel here, or have not yet been doing this. You could have run away. You could have given this person a reason to believe you're not interested. And with the bird here, I feel like this is all about us ascending. So I feel like you're ascending, okay? You're ascending into the greatest version of yourself here through this connection. But I feel like with this snake biting, you know, the venom here, I feel like this connection has unleashed some sort of 5 swords in both of your worlds, which is an experience that we have to overcome that might have created heartache, pain, endings, in order for us to reflect back to us so we could see a true self and open our heart space. And so I feel there's been a lot of hurt. You know, I feel like this person might have even said things that they don't mean, you know, or this person might feel, they might have said things to you that they don't mean, that might be very hurtful to you. Okie dokie. So mentor, light attribute, passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. Shadow attributes, inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instruction. I do feel you feel this person is kind of someone you can look up to in a way here, that I feel in this connection, because I do feel this person is, again, sort of the type of person that would just take control, you know, and so they would naturally fall into a mentor role, naturally fall into leadership role. And so I feel like they've been guiding or leading you in some sort of way. Like you feel like you can, learn a lot about how this person is here, you know, follow in their lead potentially here. Cub. So this is energy of inner child. This is novice energy, having to learn and maybe needing to be protected here. So let's see how this fits in. Yes, look at that. Oh my goodness. Bear and cub. Bear and cub. Mother wounds needing protecting. So this could be a parent-child type dynamic here, okay? It could be, if you resonate with this. This person could be very overprotective of you, or you could want to really sort of protect this person if you feel this person is sort of maybe naive or vulnerable, or sort of can go wandering off in some places, maybe very vulnerable. But I feel like with all this sun energy and this person being very empowered, I'm getting this bear energy, like very, strong, very strong, very protective, very mother-like energy. And you potentially learning from this person, like this cub and this mentor, like feeling like you're learning here, and I don't know, maybe you feel intimidated by this person's experience, this person's experience here, but you might feel safe by this person, or you might feel like this person rescued you in some way, or you can rely on this person. And we see dragonflies here, which is all about us cutting through illusions, seeing through fake things in order to see the truth. I'll put the cub by the bear. So this could be confirmation, this person or you, because I feel there's mirroring and intertwined energy here. Both of you guys or one of you guys have experienced mother wounds here, okay? And so there's an inner child needing healing from, and I say mother wounds, the mother is just the caregiver who teaches us how to love, how to receive love, how to protect ourselves, and how to love ourselves. And so I feel like there's a need to tap into this sort of inner child wounding, or ability to give and receive love here. And so I feel this has been triggered within both of you guys, or this person has really opened up their heart chakra here with the green in regards to how to be very receptive and feminine energy, because I feel they've been in this masculine energy. Both coming through. Yeah, healing heart. Healing from heartbreak. Freedom from toxic relationships or addiction. So this person has had toxic things here. Okay, so I feel like they're definitely healing. And I feel like this person could certainly be triggered by this connection to a past experience here, which triggers them, because I feel like they might have, like I said, maybe they say things, or their reaction, maybe they're reactionary, they might all of a sudden, I feel like this person all of a sudden might say something mean, or all of a sudden block you, or all of a sudden act in some way that's spontaneous that you don't understand. But I feel like it's triggered by a trauma here of something that triggers them, that they see in this connection. And so maybe you're not fully understanding it, or maybe you feel as though it's you that's created it, or they're really triggered at you, but it goes deeper. It goes deeper, and this might be what you're needing to hear, that their trauma, their trigger, their fuse of how they react, what they say, is so deep-rooted here because of their need to heal some certain trauma part within them. You are the first thing on my mind when I wake up in the morning, so this person certainly feels very connected to you. I don't think you doubt this. The storm, wow, 47 coming through. That's also the number 11. And 11 is the master number. All about divine inspiration, synchronicity, encouragement to keep going. The storm is unpredictable. Stormy weather, we need protection. And we need protection from the storm. I feel this person might have not have been protected, or feels protected here. Because I feel like this person, if they've always been in this sort of masculine energy, they might have had to weather the storm in their life. And I feel like this person is having to trust others sort of protecting them, or being sheltered here in some way. But I feel like this person is outputting protective energy, or having to be the one to protect rather than receive protection. And this is turbulent energy, so this connection could certainly be very difficult for this person to navigate. But it's temporary, I feel here. So we have short term. The Herald, small regrets and longing. So the Rabbit here is all about fertility. Okay, the Sun is about fertility as well as his father source. And Divine Feminine is all about fertility and giving birth to things here, like creativity. So I feel that this person is very fertile when it comes to how they can create and what they can birth still within this connection. I feel this person is very intuitive. Okay, and here with the two snakes, serpents intertwined, I feel like both of you guys, again, are mirroring what you are needing to heal. Now, this doesn't mean the exact topics. You guys are both healing the same thing, but you guys are both sort of healing in the same sort of similar ways here. You know, and one's triggered by the other, it provides healing. And this is all about us shedding old ways of being for us to be reborn. This is definitely tapped into pile 1 again, you know, being reborn, shedding the old, learning through experience, because the snake's all about the wisdom, the experience we have, so that we can shed the old. And so I feel like this person, there's a lot coming through with the past node, or sorry, the South node with the past, and the small regrets in regards to their experience. Okay, but I feel like even in this connection, I feel like there's been challenge for this person, and like small regrets and guilt. And I feel like you guys might be feeling like you've let this person down, or the experience this person has had in this connection has been very sort of challenging. And now we have longing, and you're the first thing I think of in the morning. So if you guys are separated from this person misses you. Okay, and the Rabbit to me sometimes is also talking about divine timing. So I feel like something here is in divine timing, although Rabbit's fairly quick. And I was picking up a very slow energy in pile 1 with the snail. So this person, again, I'm feeling quick energy. This person might have moved too fast or wanted things to move faster. Something about this person's energy here is kind of coming quick, you know, and maybe they were expecting things to heal quickly, or for things to move quickly, or maybe you felt this person moved too quick. But I feel like because divine timing is knowing how long it takes to sort of heal wounds from childhood, wounds from the past lives, wounds from whatever. And I feel like this person is really needing to learn about their value and their beauty. Broom, yes, new start, cleansing, and resources. So this is clearing out the old energy with the broom. And we have new starts, and then we have endings. So this person, I feel, has done a lot of getting rid of things in their life here that don't support them and their new growth here. And I feel this connection has been a mirror to them to know what to release, so they can start over and they could cleanse, which is this healing energy, you know, and know who they can rely on and what they can rely on and what it is that they want with this resources here. And we have the Great Serpent. This is the Ouroboros, and this is 45. So 45 could be a significant number, an age here. Number 9. 9 is about fruition, completion, fulfillment. It's also Hermit energy, Virgo energy, introspection. But this is the cycle of life here. You know, we have to have an ending in order to have a new beginning. So I'm getting that sort of death and rebirth energy here. Or that the experience here is all needed in order for there to be a rebirth. And regardless of what happens, you know, even if it's endings here, it sort of needs to happen in order for there to be something worthwhile with the Great Serpent. And we have Nature 32, or the number 5, coming through again. And look at all these dandelion seeds where we blow them to make wishes. And the wish kept coming through for pile 1 again. So I feel like there is a wish this person wants. And look how many dandelions there are here. I feel like you're a great wish to this person, you know? A great wish to this person. I feel like this person also feels very removed from what's going on in their world, you know, like their existing world, that I feel they might have had to disconnect from people. I feel there's might be a lot of people in their world or things in their world that I feel this person feels very removed from. And I don't know, maybe this person sort of relies on you rather than finding something from within, because I see two crows here, and crows all about communication. You know, and here are two crows, but it seems still kind of distant. And this crow looks like it's getting rained on, and this crow looks like it's not. And we see storm here, and all these crows could be different people, like I said, different voices, different ideas. So there's more energy coming through. This person could have had old beliefs or ideas that they might have told themselves or heard from other people, either through being brought up or just social sort of construct beliefs here, ideologies, and whatever else they might have been told and carried. And I feel like this person has had to detach themselves from this belief and connect to an authentic part of self, to know what it is that they truly want for themselves with all of these wishes. And I feel like this person has been sort of focused here on you, kind of like this snake. But I feel like you're in some stormy weather. You know, you're in stormy weather, so you might not be available for this person. Or this person seeing you as someone who is in stormy weather and not seeing themselves as someone who's stormy. It looks pretty clear here. You know, it looks pretty clear. The sun, this person's clear. This person's dry. This person's bright. This person, I feel they know what they want. But I feel like you're sort of in this rainy energy. You know, and rain could be symbolizing emotions. And if it's rainy, it could be uncontrolled emotions, overwhelmed by emotions. So I feel like you might be very overwhelmed by emotions here. Okay, so what am I seeing? I feel I tapped into channeling as best I can with laying these cards out, but what's coming through here that you need to know is I feel like this person, although they seem, I don't know, maybe to you like they've been healed or like they're very clear, I feel like there is a challenge here with this person in having to really see themselves through the eyes of someone who needs to see their own sort of beauty and their own sort of value, and that this process does take some time. And so I feel the organic with this nature, the organic flow of this connection has been challenging. Okay, and I feel like you carry some guilt, or you might feel at odds, or that you're to blame, or that you carry the weight of it, because I feel like you might be the one that's feeling five swords, or like you're in storm, or like the reason why this person might be upset or something like this. But I feel like what Spirit is showing is that there's this two sides here. And so although you are one side of this equation and have your challenges and your struggles, that the organic difficulties that have happened here are needing to happen in a divine way here in order for this person to learn something very profound that you might not know. And so you might be carrying a lot of guilt and a lot of, you know, I don't know, like just guilt for not being able to maybe be at a certain place or do a certain thing here, because I feel like this person might have communicated to you or reflected to you or made you believe by their action that the reason there is no cohesion here is because of you. Because if you look at this person, they look like they are, you know, sitting in sunlight, clarity, out of storms. But really, this person is in some sort of storm here. And the storm here is all internal. The storm here is having to shift from a masculine energy to a feminine energy of self-love and appreciation, and letting go of past things that made them feel like they couldn't receive love or be beautiful or be able to sit with their own energy without having to sort of externalize or go after or be in charge or be the one to make things sort of happen and hunt and protect. And, you know, I feel a very strong energy here, which is great to be confident, but I feel like this person is being shown to detach from a lot of things in their life that were making them support this sort of masculine energy, for them to now have to be receptive, to communicate certain things that put them in their awkward sort of spot here, you know, by expressing themselves. expressing themselves like a true self here that might not be as confident, you know. And so I feel like although this person wants to create and build, and I feel like this is a very creative sort of energy, I feel they want to create and build with you, but I feel like this person is learning about how to create and build here in a way that the universe guides them rather than in a way that they feel they had it sort of planned out here. Because I feel like this person had an idea, an understanding of where you fit into this person's world, which might have not have lined up, you know. And so I feel like this person has had to clean out certain parts of their life, let go of certain things, heal certain things, behaviors. I feel this person feels a lot of love for you. I feel this person, like I said, is very protective of you. And I feel like you might want to protect this person, you know, but I feel like you've been either absent or you've really just been sort of seeing this person as the one who's been leading or showing the way here. But I feel like your role is equally important here in this experience, and this connection is reflective back to this person, something they're needing to know in order for them to be in new energy here. Okay, so if there was an ending with this person, I feel like it's a short-term ending. I feel like this person has been hurt by this connection, but I feel like this person has been hurt previous to this connection. And so this person is having to heal this part, okay? And things are happening as it should. So let's see here, Spirit. Clear and concise message for beautiful pile 2. What are they needing to know right here, right now, in regards to this connection or this person specifically? What does pile 2 need to know? What do they need to know? We have the 2 of Wands in reverse, and we have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Wow, okay. 2s are all about balance, duality, and choices. So we got them both in reverse. 2 is also High Priestess, okay, which is our intuition, Pisces energy. And we have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, being empowered, confident. This king takes action. This is very indicative of the sort of energy this person generally encompasses, which is making shit happen here, you know, being very confident and taking action. And why is this 2 of Wands here, Spirit? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 2 and this connection. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 2. Okay, so we have the 4 of Cups in reverse, and we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. And we have 3 Pentacles at the bottom, and under that we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, 3 of Pentacles came out in the dominoes for pile 1. I still feel connected to these 2. I should say, I still feel these 2 piles are connected. Okay, so 3 Pentacles. And then we have the Page of Cups. And we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. And we have the Star, Aquarius energy. Both these came out for pile 1. And this one too. The 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Very simple. What's going on? Your person is learning all about having to understand to find their confidence and stand on their own by not having to seek external sort of comfort, validation in their world. Because although this person is a doer, I feel like this person lines things up in a way here that supports them externally. I feel this person is having to find from within them the confidence, find from within them the security and stability without depending on other people. Because again, I feel like this person has had to listen or has been listening to other people's opinions and voices and things here in their life that they might have felt were true, or needing to seek external sort of validations or be in a certain way in order to make things happen. Okay, so I feel like this person is still learning about being independent on their own. And also, I feel like this person is really wanting to create with you, okay, which I feel you already know. Like, I feel like they're ready to create with you here. And I feel like they feel you're not really an option here, you know, and maybe you haven't prioritized this person, you haven't chose this person. Again, they're sitting here saying, I've done everything, you know, nothing's happening here. And, you know, they're seeing you as someone here who could take action if you wanted to, if you wanted to move towards this person. But I feel like this is this person's energy. Like this person, is fairly confident to make things happen in their world. But I feel like this person feels like they cannot choose something here in this connection, that you're having to take action. You're having to say what it is that you want here. And you might have not have done this yet. Okay. So I feel like this person wants to connect with you on an emotional level here. I feel like they also want some sort of commitment here, which I was seeing with the 4 wands, this spider, this Hierophant. Okay, but I don't think they see the long-term potential here with you landing in any way, and they're losing hope because a lot of you guys might have not have fully expressed to this person, or have not yet been able to express to this person how you're feeling. And so if you owe this person an apology, because I feel like some of you guys might feel this, that, that there's a message here of you expressing yourself, being able to apologize or to communicate your emotions here. Okay, because I feel like for some of you guys that are apart, because it's feeling the endings here, it is certainly because this person feels like you haven't decided, you haven't prioritized, they want some sort of long-term commitment, they're losing hope, it hasn't happened, they're understanding of what they want to value here. And they're feeling like you're not sort of stepping up here for this, and you've rejected them. So I feel like this person's coming out of this 4 cups, which is, feeling rejected by other people dictating to us our own value, and really working with the universe to see, like, where can I find love of self with this Ace of Cups? Because unless we learn how to fill our own cup independently, and not rely on other people to show up and to create, we have to get up and go and do this sort of stuff. So I feel like this person is learning about self-love, learning about filling their own cup, because I feel like this person feels this connection hasn't fully been fulfilled. Like they see a 10 of Cups here with you, full emotional fulfillment with you. And look at all these bunnies, okay, where we could be very fertile, create a lot of things here, but I feel like in the reverse, it's like this person saying, hey, like, this isn't coming together. This might just be pie in the sky. Like I'm losing hope about this potential ever sort of landing here in this connection, and so I feel like your person is really working on sort of moving out of this energy so they can create something here for themselves, something they can commit to, something more committed for the long term. I think long term really speaks to this person. And look at all these books and this Hierophant. This is all about lessons and learning. Okay, and I feel like this person has experienced something here that's given them profound lessons and learnings about self, about what they value, about what they want for themselves. And I think it's opened up a lot of areas here for them to manifest, for them to create, for them to be fertile in their own sort of life here and not have to depend on someone else, or whether someone accepts them or is rejecting of them. They can still be confident in their own sort of action here to create something. A Chariot, to move forward still successfully. Cancer energy. So this person's ascending. I think this person is slowly sort of seeing this connection from a higher perspective here, and I feel like this person is becoming a better version of self in order for them to move forward, for them to find success, for them to be balanced, for them to integrate shadow parts of self in order to be able to move forward, no matter how difficult this connection is. I feel this person's moving forward. Okay, they want to build here. So I don't know if you're ready to build, but I feel this person's ready to create. But I feel like the experience here was one in which this person was needing to really tap into self-love and break out of any sort of beliefs that they had here. So I don't know. Some of you guys might be coming in, with this apology. You're wanting to express yourself to this person, potentially for the first time with this Page of Cups, but I don't know. Like, I just feel like this person is probably needing a little bit more here, but let's see. So let's just get final words or guidance here for you, viewer. I think we have 4 Pentacles, which I was totally feeling after from this, the 4 Wands. I was seeing 4 Pentacles, which is something very stuck. Okay, this could be the false empire here, and this could certainly be your energy, like an inability to let go of something, and staying in our comfort zone, being very held back, not able to move forward because we're so held back, So let's see, what is the advice then for pile number 2? What is the guidance and the advice for pile 2 in this connection? What are they needing to No. Anything I've missed? Anything they have questions about? Guidance for beautiful pile 2. So we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The King of Cups in reverse. Oh my goodness. More Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Divine counterparts, King and Queen, who love the deepest here. Very intuitive, very creative with these two. So you might really connect with this person and see them as your counterpart here. The Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, why is this Queen of Cups here in reverse? All these cups. Six of Cups. Oh my goodness, you guys. Are you seeing what I'm seeing here? Person, place, thing of the past with this Six of Cups. Memories. Cancer energy with this Chariot. I love this Chariot energy with this air balloon. And we have the 10 Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Oh my goodness. And then we have the Two of Wands. And under that, what do you know? The Three Pentacles. It's so interesting how my readings come out. They never cease to amaze me. So synchronistic, so aligned. I feel this pile is certainly connected to one. But what is it telling you? Pile number 2. Now, again, you could flip the energy here, okay? But I'm going to read it as I read this being your person. Choice is yours. And you could stick to the Four Pentacles in the comfort zone, being held back, the false empire. Or you could choose the path that pulls you outside of your comfort zone. But the choice is yours. You're at a crossroads. And I feel like the crossroads would require you to show up. You know, show up in a pentacle realm here to collaborate, to create with this person, which I feel they want to do. But the choice is yours. This person can't choose for you. And so I feel like you feel the same way this person does. You know, I feel like there's deep, deep, deep love with all of these cups here. Like deep love. This couple loves the deepest here. Okay, and this Queen of Cups is unconditionally loving, you know. Could be psychic, compassionate, caring, giving. And I feel like if you're unable to express yourself here or be emotionally unavailable, this person cannot continue to give of their emotions. So if they've blocked you, if this person's no longer showing you love, because I feel for some of you guys there's been an ending. Endings. I feel multiple endings for some of you guys. Look at these spirals, okay? You might have done circles with this person. It could be an off period. And eventually there's going to be an off period here where this person has no choice but to move on. Because I feel like this person has maybe reconciled with you a couple of times here, more than a couple. And I feel like if you cannot get deep, if you can only sort of stay in a surface sort of energy, you know, friends, maybe you're more focused on another relationship. Maybe you're focused on your friends. Maybe you're focused on drinking, partying, not getting deep, not allowing yourself to be emotionally expressive here and give to this person in an equal way. It's not healthy here. This person might not want to reconcile with your Page of Cups. Coming with an apology, this person might block your reconciliation. Okay, so there's a need for you to identify whether you're being emotionally upfront and available to this person or you're blocking them out. The choice is yours here. Okay, and so I feel like there's a soul tie here between the both of you guys with the Six Cups. This is reconciliation. This is reconciliation. So if you're separated, you know, you might want to reconcile. This person might not be ready to reconcile until you address your Three Cups, the thing that has you sort of blocked here, emotionally unavailable. They might not want to give you love or to show up for you unless you resolve this. So I feel like some of you guys want to come together with this person. You know, you feel a soft place here for this person. This is also my soulmate's energy. Okay, but this is about our inner child needing to resolve whatever is going on here. So I feel like your person is ascending, rising above this situation, trying to move forward, trying to gain balance in their life, despite maybe how you've been shown up here. Because I feel like this person feels there's no long-term commitment or potential of building something they want. With this 10 Pentacles, it took too long. It didn't build. You're not dependable. There's no long-term. Keep seeing with the Star in reverse, you know, the Spider, what they want. There's Four Wands and what they want. They want to create a family, stability, a home, structure, family, okay, long-term planning. And you're sitting in a Four Pentacles, held back, reserved, maybe emotionally unavailable. So this person is losing hope here that they could build anything with you, especially if you've already done circles with this person. Things are stopped. Things are stopped when it comes to long-term. We might be constantly stuck in this short-term sort of energy. You know, whenever things start getting deep, we pull out, and then the Wheel of Fortune gets stuck. So although this connection might be divine, there might be divine lessons. This is all faded stuff here. This is all about the wheel sort of turning, working with the universe and divine timing. But I feel like your person in this connection will put a halt here in regards to cycles that they've already learned, if you're not dealing with this 3 cups in your world, which is something unhealthy, I feel here. Okay, it could be, like I say, too much partying, too much drinking, too much distraction, or not taking them seriously. Okay, and so it doesn't lead to something stable and secure here in long term. And I feel your person's put an end to this because they want to rise above whatever this situation is. So now the choice sits with you. Do we show up? Do we show up to create something and deal with this 3 cups? So let's see what this 3 cups is. I dropped a card. Give me a second. Yeah, I feel like there's cycles, and I feel like your person's tired of cycles here. So let's see. What's this 3 cups in reverse, Spirit? Why is this 3 cups in reverse? If we see the Devil, well, we see the Moon in reverse. And we see the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the 9 Swords in reverse. Okay, so this 3 cups could mean different things for all of you guys. A lot of you guys are unclear about your intention here with this person, okay? And it could be you're unclear because you haven't sat with a greater truth here, so you're not seeing clearly. You're needing to come out of any sort of moonlight energy where you're giving off energy that you're not certain. But I feel it's driven by fear, okay? And the fear is the anxiety. So Spirit is saying get out of any anxiety you have, the moonlight of uncertainty here, and that's driven out of fear because it's not manifesting with this Page of Pentacles something solid that's going to lead to a 10 Pentacles. So you start with the Ace in order to get to the 10 Pentacles. You're blocked here until you deal with your anxiety and your fear and sit with your intuition here in regards to why we can't get deep or why we're focused on things that don't matter so much here, because we're blocking the Pentacle. We're blocking the manifestation. The wheel cannot turn as long as we sit here in our own way. So the choice is ours. Okay, the choice is ours. Pile number 3. Pile number 2, I'm sorry. So this is what I have. Pile 2. Wow, I wasn't expecting these readings to be as deep and connected and interlinked as they have been. So yeah, that's all I have for you, pile number 2. I hope this helped, and I will see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, hello, beautiful pile number 3. I'm so blessed to be here. These readings are more than I had intended them to be coming, and I don't really have intention so much as I do have intention. What am I talking about? My intention is to deliver the truth of what I feel and see that comes through. However, what I wasn't expecting, I guess I should say, is how much information has been coming through with pile 1 and pile 2. So I don't know how long this is going to be. Okay, so you might want to, I don't know, go get your tea and get ready here, because these messages are quite deep and profound here, and they're sort of blowing me out the water. So pile number 3, beautiful pile number 3, last reading here. You guys picked the Lovers and the Domino of 6 and 3. Okay, and before we get into what I'm really feeling here, we want to talk about what we're looking at. Well, we're looking at the person on your mind, the connection with this person, and what you're needing to know about this person specifically, or the connection between you and them that's going to help heal this connection. So it can either help heal you guys come together, okay, or help heal you guys sort of move on peacefully, or make peace and find closure and be able to release you from any sort of difficulty you might be experiencing with this person. I don't know what we're going to see, but my intention is that it's healing, okay? Regardless if it's painful or difficult to hear, it's always the healing that needs to happen. And don't force any messages to fit. This should be something that resonates energetically overall with your connection. Okay, and if you hear specific messages that are not resonating, those could certainly be for other people in order to confirm and validate for those people. But the overall energy should be something that resonates for you in this pile. Otherwise, it's not your pile. You can go check out another pile, or it might not even be your reading today, and that's absolutely fine. Don't force anything to fit. Okay, and if the energy's flipped, which happens very often, meaning this isn't your person on your mind, this is you. And if that's the case, you can go check out another pile. Sometimes I get mixed energy and I might say it's you and it's your person, vice versa. You can crisscross, that's absolutely fine. But if, you know, it's not resonating, don't force it, okay? So with that out of the way, let's take a look at what we have. Gemini energy with the Lovers, all about a choice. Obviously, Lovers, it could be a partnership here of, you know, a loving partnership between you and a person here, but it is about a choice. Having to choose a path or choose between two people. And we have 6 and 3 here. So 6 is all about balance, okay? And 6 is problem solving, compassion, harmony. But 6 could be, you know, how we give and take. And 3 is all about working together, you know, collaborating. 3 is also about growth in relationships. So 6 is the Lovers in the tarot. So we got 6 here, and 6 is a master number, which is about how we give, you know, how are we able to give without sort of sacrificing ourselves in a balanced way, and how can we receive? And maybe we're learning about giving and receiving here in a balanced way here, like carrying our own share. So I do feel for some of you guys, this might be a third party that's coming through. Okay, not for all, but for some of you guys. And I mean third party person, not necessarily a third party energy, like having to choose between two people. And for some of you guys, it could certainly be your person having to choose between two people. So whatever resonates for you there. But I feel like there is a strong need for balance. And Empress is pulling through with the number 3 here, which is all about divine feminine energy, abundance, learning how to give and receive love here. Okay, and 3 is also Hangman, reduced in the tarot, which is changing our perspective to see things differently. So what pulls through here might be something that you already know in regards to your person, but you're needing to hear it, or it could be something unknown to you, and you're, you know, being told sort of for the first time here in order to provide healing. So let's see what's coming through. So we have blame. Oh my goodness. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Okay. And we have past love. In the past and past lover. And this heart looks like it's chipping up or something. Yeah, it looks like it's going from a gold heart to a red heart. Maybe it's been painted over in some way. Something was fake. Something was fake, I just heard. Okay, Seahorse, family matters. So Seahorse is mate for life. Family matters. And younger woman. Dealing the relationship with a younger woman. Divine feminine energy. Early stages, potentially, of learning about unconditional love or receptive energy with the younger woman. Okay, we have the Whale. Water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And we have Elephant. So fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Wow, 2 very big animals here. Okay. We have conjunction with Alliance, 51, or the number 6 coming through again. So now we have 666 with the dominoes and the lovers. Conjunction, alliance. Okay, and we have geese, and geese also mate for life. It's a lifetime partnership here with the geese. Okay, and then we have believe. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time for that idea that's lived inside your heart to be brought into the world so others can benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it to life, and you will do exactly that. All right, and then we have the giant armadillo. Everything's so giant here. Wow. Okay, so it says, native to South America, this armadillo is the largest of living species of its kind. Its body, neck, and tail are covered with flexible bone plates, connected by folds of skin. A solitary animal, it uses its long claws to dig its shelter and unearth termites, ants, worms, and small snakes that it nourishes on. Okay. And we have prostitute with light attribute, accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Shadow attribute places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. So don't take the words literal so much. We're reading energy here, okay? So we have squirrel energy. Squirrel is all about preparing, and sometimes things taking quite some time here in order to align, but it is about preparing. Mushrooms, interconnected energy coming through. What we do impacts another. I just heard love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Okay. And we have I'm making changes for the better. Well, that's good to hear. And the chemistry between us is off the charts. Wowzers. And we have Anima Mundi, and this is card number 78. 78. Anima Mundi. Okay. Yeah, and I'm getting that energy from, where was it? Oh yeah, what we do impacts others with the mushrooms. Interconnectedness. Wow, okay. The divine timing evaluation, and look at this little sprout. We hate hearing divine timing because sometimes it could mean that things are very slow. Okay, and then we have victuals, sustenance, sharing, and sustainability. All this abundance coming through, and we're getting Empress energy from the number 3, which is all about birthing abundance here. Sustenance, attaining the harvest. Okay, and sharing. Being able to share in the abundance here. Yeah, even squirrels putting away the abundance here. Okay, I feel what's going on here. Blade, conflict, injury, and apprehension. The blade is outside of its sheath. Sheath, right? Is that a word? Sheath, yes. The protective cover. And then we have rotation with the spider here. And this is number 69. Talk about the chemistry being off the charts. 69 is a very sexual number here. Wow, okay. Thanks for that, Spirit. And we have preparation with 37, which was in the squirrel energy. And this is also number 10. 10 is about completions and ends of cycles. In order to have transformation. 10 is also Wheel of Fortune, which is about divine timing. Fated things happening. Okay, wow. This energy is also something that I feel is going to be quite the message. So let me sit with this energy and tap into what it is that we're picking up here. Oh, wow. Okay. Pile number 3. Wow, this message is coming through quite strong here, okay? And I don't ever like to give any sort of message of hang on and wait around for someone to get their shit together here, because I definitely don't want to just communicate this and you wait around for someone who's disappointed you time and time again. And certainly you don't have to wait for anybody, okay? So that's not what my intention is. I always intend on delivering what I see, no matter how ridiculous or whatever it may be here. And so what I see here is a very clear message here, okay? And it challenges me to even deliver this message, because this might impact you in some way here that I feel you've already been hurt, and I don't want you to get hurt again. But what I'm really seeing here is that this person's hurt you like really bad here, okay? Hurt you really bad. You're having a hard time forgetting about this person. I feel you have big love. I just keep hearing big love for this person. And I feel like you've put yourself in compromising sort of positions here. And I don't necessarily mean so much prostitute, although you could feel as though it crosses your line, whatever your line may be. And we have a million viewers here. So your line of what you value, or maybe you betrayed yourself, you know, like certain things and beliefs, and maybe you're the type of person, I'll give an example, that says, you know, if, I don't know, someone doesn't call me, I just move on, you know, I just don't engage with people who don't care about me in that way, and this person might have not have called, and then you sort of picked up the phone to call them, like it crossed your line, you know, whatever belief or thing that you had here, I feel you compromised yourself in some way to accommodate. I think your intention here was to make things work. But I feel like you feel this person was either fake or didn't show their true self in this connection, you know, and their true self that you wanted to see was somebody who was reflecting back to you the same love you were giving them. So I think this person made you very hurt. And so there might be a period of time, and you still might be angry. Okay, you still might be angry. If you are, you might still be watching my channel, although I don't feel I have people who are angry and bitter here, but you might be a new subscriber, because as we know, when we hang on to hate, or I don't think you hate them, but when we're bitter and angry, there is an energy of low vibration. And I know it's difficult to overcome this negative energy, you know, because we've been hurt. But I feel what you need to know is we have to release the blame. We have to release the hurt. And that although this person might have done things here that you are telling yourself, it's them, and you're externalizing as them doing certain things. And this isn't turning it against you being victim. And I got to keep prefacing this, because I don't want the wrong types of viewers here, you know, because this needs to heal you. If you're not ready to hear this, then this is not your reading. Okay, and I have no troubles having no subscribers. Doesn't matter to me. What I'm saying here is that if you feel I'm victim blaming or shaming, then you're not ready to hear this. But you have just as much responsibility as the person in this connection. And I feel you're putting a lot of blame or emotional pain that you carry as a result of what this person did to you. And I don't feel like this person solely was doing this to hurt you. Yes, this person might have acted in certain ways, and I think it made you feel in certain ways as well. But there's a need for you to overcome whatever this energy is within you, this experience, because I feel like your love was very big, your big love, okay, with this whale, like very big. But we have to check our intention, because when we truly love someone, okay, yeah, we're not martyring ourselves and being foolish and, you know, stepping over our values and committing to stupid things. And I say stupid, but, you know, things that we wouldn't normally do, and we've lost our marbles and our rose-colored glasses and we're just willy-nilly. Not that. What it is a true understanding of being pained and seeing beyond it and still being a bigger person, to love someone, to be there when this person understands or sees the error of their ways. And what I'm saying here is that this person is turning their life around. Okay, this person is turning their life around, because I feel like they haven't been there for you, and they've hurt you, and they've disappointed you multiple times, or potentially they just show their true colors, and now you just believe this person to be hurtful or whatever you believe. And you can believe that and move on. That's fine. Okay, but you're here obviously for a reason, and I'm just delivering to you what the message is here. I feel this person is really tied to you, and I feel like there is this energy of lifetime partnership, you know, and I feel you sensed it, and I feel it's still here, but I feel this person wasn't ready, and I feel like this person has to do whatever it is that they need to do in order to get there. And so you're sort of this collateral damage. This person didn't choose you, but I feel you're really pulled to this person, and I do feel the chemistry here was insane. I do feel for a lot of you guys, there was intimacy, like shared physically here with this person as confirmation. Okay. And so we might have felt used in that regard, you know, and it's really hurtful when we're vulnerable with someone in that way. And so I feel like that might have been the kicker here, is we trust and we're vulnerable, and then we get sort of feeling used, you know, and we could see it as being used, and certainly that could be a way of seeing it, and that could be right, but this and that could be true, that we weren't necessarily used so much as it's an experience here in order for this person to go through whatever they're needing to go through here, and you needing to go whatever you need to go through, because everything's interconnected. And karma works in interesting ways, and the universe works in interesting ways. And I feel like both of you guys were being prepared. Okay, prepared to, of something of value to come together. But I feel like there's a great big lesson here that you're still working through. So if you're hurt, we can't just drop it, and we can't just pretend like the experience didn't happen or that we've overcome it. I think organically you have to, well, you don't have to do anything, you do what you want, but organically what should happen is pains slowly start to fall away when we really sort of sit with them and understand on a greater level. When we connect to our spirituality and connect to unconditional love, you know, we're able to see beyond people's egos and their actions and the 3D sort of matrix world and tap into people's pure beings, you know, and so they might be on autopilot or acting out of subconscious or ego, and it doesn't make it right, but we then can say, you know, poor soul is still sort of not ascended, is still not acting in their highest good, and I could have engaged differently, but I did not. And so I could blame this person, or I can see it for what it is, take responsibility for my role, and understand that if I really truly did feel the way I did, because clearly we're really hurt, there's a love that surpasses this matrix world, that I saw this person as sort of my person, you know, and I want to be aligned with this person, but this person needs to be in the right energy. And so I feel like you might be really hurt, you might have lost hope, you might be angry still. And so Spirit is saying, trust that this has happened for a very good reason. Trust that this person's karma is happening as it should. If this person's hurt you, they're evening out their own karmas and their own lessons here. Okay, and for some of you guys, this person could have cheated. Okay, you could be the third person. They could be, you know, they could have chose someone else here over you. You could have left someone and went with this person, and this person did you dirty. I don't know. There's so many things coming through here, but there was a third party sort of energy coming through here. You know, we could have felt third wheel. We could have not felt like we were this person's sole focus, sole one. They were distracted. You know, they could have multiple partners here. We could have found out about the multiple partners, and we just could have felt really like, ugh, okay? I'm feeling we felt ugh. So what's Spirit showing here? This person is going to make changes in their life, and I feel this person is wanting to reach out to you, and I feel this person will. All in divine timing here, okay? But this person is having to really build themselves up into someone that can offer you something that is going to make things right here, okay? Now, you don't have to take it. You don't have to take it at all. But I feel like it is authentic, and I feel like it is something that if this person was able to prepare or give to you at some point in time, you would have accepted it. But I feel like if ego gets in the way because we've learned some sort of hurt here, we could throw the baby out with the bathwater and not want to even experience anything with this person, and that's fine, you know. But even Jesus talks about forgiveness here, okay? So you can choose to hang on to the, you know, fool me once, shame on you, and fool me twice, shame on me, and never again, you know. Or we could learn to see everything that's happened for a reason at that time, and that people can change, or that things can evolve, or, you know. But and I'm not talking about wishful thinking type energy here. Like, I'm talking about like proofs in the pudding. Like, this person's going to have to show, you know, like really show here. And I feel this person does. But I feel like you've been hurt, and I feel like you're defensive and you're guarded. And so if we're always looking to see the bad or the repeat thing, but that's all we're looking to see, we're going to see it in the smallest little action. And what I mean by this is, if this person steps in their human form of maybe saying the wrong thing, breathing the wrong way, in some way that reopens up a trauma that we've experienced with this person, we might start to doubt and start to put this sort of energy onto this person. So I feel like we need to, and again, do what you want, but we need to know that people are human, okay? But if this person's intention shifts into someone here who wants to be in a better energy, you know, in a better energy here, and is really trying to do the work here, that it's not a switch, that they might need to be supported here in some way, however you can, without compromising yourself, which is the fine line of what we learn. Like, do we do the same mistake again? No, we don't, sort of sell ourselves short. We don't compromise ourselves in the same way, but that's the lesson that we learn. It's like, how can we be the right sort of energy here to do the right thing in a most compassionate way for someone that we still feel for, in an honest way here, that transcends and goes beyond ego, that isn't hung up on experience and what this person said or did, or what they are doing right now in this very moment. What is this person's intention? What is it here that I'm really wanting with this person for this person? Or is it I'm wanting something for self? And so the more I focus on what it is I want for self, the more I'm sort of overstepping on this person, which isn't right either, because now I'm acting in ego. I'm looking at what I can attain, how I want it to be, what's going to satisfy me, what this person needs to do for me. And that's not right. And so the middle ground here would be, how can I not compromise certain parts of myself that are very important, and not cross my own line and still be this compassionate person if I want to be, if I still believe that this person could be someone here who I can build a future with, who is my abundance and supports this growth, no matter how long it sort of takes here, because it is going to take time, because this person isn't just going to change overnight. And so I feel like this person's coming forward, and I don't see exactly when, but I feel like it's going to be when this person sort of has a good sort of grasp on the change that they need to make here. But I don't feel they're going to be completely healed. And so this is where we sit, is like, if this person isn't completely healed, if we're still sort of hearts exposed and traumatized, any sort of touching of the wound is going to trigger us, because we are raw, or we have raw spot. If we have a scar and it's healed, someone can touch that scar and it won't trigger us, won't make us jump. So I feel like you're being told to focus on healing self, to not have raw spots. I know, easier said than done. How do we do this? We have to really, really sort of see our own energy. Never mind this person, what they said, did, didn't do. What was my intention? How did I show up? How could I have learned differently? How can I move past any sort of egoic energies here that were driving me or conflicting or getting in the way, and make peace with some of this and forgive myself, not be angry at myself or carry the blame that I shoulda, woulda, coulda. It's like, now I know. Now I did what I did. Thank God that I know that. Thank God I experienced this. Thank God I see it for what it is, because I could have been blind and continuously sort of in that energy. And even if we engage in a negative way, we could still say, at least I see it. And I might not know today how to stop it, but I see it. I can see it, and that's one step closer. And one day I might stop that behavior, okay? Because some of you guys might still be engaged here and doing things you're not really wanting to, and feeling this person is using you, or you're being pulled or being emotionally sort of sucked by this person. Pun intended. So, yes, we do control our own selves, but when our emotions are big energy, we might feel like we're emotionally sort of being pulled, by things that we can't control, and everything's sort of interconnected. So what Spirit is saying is that however much this person has been naughty or not very good, we've also been not very good to ourselves potentially, and that only we can be responsible for ourselves. No one can make us do anything outside of, what we sort of allow here. So I feel like everything's interconnected. And so when we take accountability for our piece of it and what we're still maybe partaking in, we have to forgive ourselves, and we have to know that we're in tune, we're awakened, we're forgiving, and every day we're sort of working towards being the person we want to be, the bigger person here. Okay, but it doesn't mean by sabotaging ourselves and throwing out, our sort of supportive self here, but it is a fine lesson and a fine dance. So this person, I feel they were one piece of work, okay? Some piece of work here, okay? Some piece of work here that you might still be reeling. And so the reeling takes time, it takes time to heal. I feel you had like a beautiful, and you still do, but a beautiful golden heart. I think you had very good intentions. A gold heart, like you were willing to really have a gold heart here. And I feel it went from gold to a very hurt heart. And so you could continuously sort of act from a hurt place, or you can know that your heart was gold and pure here and find that again within you, because you've never really lost it so much as you got to tap it back into this sort of thing here. Okay. And so this person, you know, could still be defensive, could still be engaged in the same things that are beneath them. And I feel you see this, but I think this person is trying to figure it out. And I think this person, you know, might not figured it out just yet, but this is what they're working on here. Okay, and as they do this, you're being really called to sort of release negative energy, you know, and align yourself with a greater truth here, because don't sort of let this experience dictate, you know, what sort of energy now, I don't know, like I feel like the past experience has to be understood, but it can't be the driver for hanging on to any negative energy. Like, allow the experience to be something that allows you to be more discerning. Allow it to see you, to see yourself differently. Okay? Because it should be eye-opening to how you see self. That's what that experience was to provide to you. A reflection back to self. Okay? So, let's see. What does Spirit wants to tell pile 3 then about this difficult message that I'm reading here? What does pile 3 need to know right here, right now? Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 3. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 3. Thank you so much. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse. The 7 of Cups in reverse, the 3 of Cups in reverse. Why is this 9 of Pentacles here in reverse, Spirit? The 6 of Wands in reverse. Why is the 7 of Pentacles here in reverse? 7 Swords, or sorry, oh my goodness, 7 Swords, 7 Wands. Okay, so we have 7, 7, 7, and the only thing we don't have is 7 Swords, which I feel you feel 7 Swords. You feel deceived, you know, like this person is sort of in it for themselves. And 7s are all about faith, wisdom, and understanding, and with this belief, like you're being told to have faith here and things getting better. You know, and I know it's very difficult here because you don't want to have faith in something that really hurts you, that you feel like you're foolish. You know, why would I want to believe someone that's hurt me? You know, I'd be foolish to believe they'd get better, or their words because they've lied to me, or I don't see it. You know, and that's what's missing here is the 7 Swords. Let's keep going. So we have 2 Cups on the bottom, and we have the Star in reverse, losing hope. And under the 2 Cups, we have the Chariot. Okay. This is so difficult for me to deliver this message because I feel you want to move on, you know, and to move on, you want to be angry and see all the things this person did, and then it helps us to move on, and then we never have to deal with this person ever again. And I wish that was the answer, because that would be the way I'd want to deal with it too, you know, although I don't want to hate anyone or be mean to anyone or blame anyone. It's good to feel like it might be someone else's problem, and so we can just move on and make peace. But that's not the case, okay? It's not the case. What's happening here, there's a 2 of Cups here with this person, and this is both of you guys coming together, you know, this being your person to balance each other out here with this 2 Cups. I think you know it, okay? This isn't your reading if you don't feel like this is your person here, because I feel like I was saying mating for life, and with this geese, mating for life, and 2 Cups, and Chariot, moving forward, finding balance within each other, you know, finding cohesion within each other, being able to move forward successfully. But what's happened here is I feel there was a confidence blow, you know, a confidence blow, like this person didn't do what they were supposed to, you know, and you feel like you lost here with this person. And I feel like you feel, I don't know, like you want to run away or hide away here. And I feel like this person has definitely been an ego, and this person's needing to shed their ego. And I feel like you could certainly have some ego work you're needing to do on self as well, because I do feel like you guys need to be in sort of this energy of restoring your confidence in self, regardless of how someone else behaved badly or what they did here. It's like, it doesn't impact my confidence of self. Me being independently standing on my own here successfully doesn't depend on how this person shows up or not. I don't need to depend or rely on someone here who's unstable or been lying to me, you know, and maybe you depended on this person to give you some sense of truth or stability or make you feel confident, and all they made you feel is not confident in self, you know. And I feel for some of you guys, this person wasn't single or led you to believe they were, and then they weren't available in a single way that made themselves readily available. And so I feel like you sort of had to give up on this person, you know. It's like, what am I going to keep putting into someone here who's not showing any promise of any harvest? And this person might have just completely didn't put any energy. They might have just completely gave up on you and not put what they were supposed to put in forward. But I feel like what Spirit is saying with this believe in this 7 Wands, like, there is a position of advantage here that we might not be seeing yet. Okay, that whatever sort of clouded vision we have here is needing to get very clear here, because I feel like things have happened, you know, that led us to be foggy about what is the truth here, you know, like, what is the truth here? And this person could have certainly have made us feel like an option and not been available. And so I feel like they're about to get very clear, okay, about whatever third party situation they had going on here, making you feel like an option, keeping you feeling like they weren't available to you. And because I feel like you've lost hope, and you've lost complete hope in this person, you know, being available. And so I feel like we're needing to heal still with this star in reverse. And so I feel like if you are still angry at this person, still blaming a situation, this is coming through. There's a need for you to sit with self, heal this part, and know that this person might have done what they did, which might have had absolutely nothing to do necessarily with how they felt about you or you as a person. But when we experience something painful, we take it personal, and I feel like egos were bruised, okay, and I feel like you might have given up on having hope here and coming together with this person. But the message is coming through very strong. That's have hope, and this person is changing their ways. Like, there's an energy here of this person fixing certain parts within themselves, preparing certain parts within themselves, getting prepared here in order to become someone here who is workable. You know, they haven't forgotten about you. This person did have big love for you as well, you know, but I feel this person's been very traumatized. And so, I don't know, this person felt like they needed to hang out with the rats is kind of what I feel, you know. I don't know. I've never used that saying, but it's just come through. So let's see. What is pile number 3 needing to know, Spirit? Guidance for pile 3. What do they need to know here? Clear and concise message for pile 3. What are they needing to know? Thank you so much. Yeah, this is a difficult message, you guys, because I don't know, like, it just seems like this person was not really deserving. But I mean, who am I to say who's deserving of what, really? At the end of the day, only Spirit knows who's deserving of what. So here's 8 Wands, communication, a breakthrough, forward movement, things going very fast. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse, that's a stuck energy. That's something that is unreliable. And the 4 of Cups in reverse, that could be the rejection card, coming out of despondency, boredom. Why is this 8 of Wands here, Spirit? We have the 3 of Cups coming out again. I'm putting these back in. 3 of Cups in reverse. Well, it could be the reconciliation. That could be third party. It could be someone more preoccupied with the party life. Or let's see. Why is this Knight of Pentacles here in reverse? The 10 of Pentacles in reverse. That's like that star energy in reverse. And finally, why is this 4 of Cups in reverse? Page of Cups. Yes. And there's the karma. And there's the 6 Cups. You guys, I couldn't have written this better myself. Thank you, Spirit, for at least confirming to the end, or else I'd feel like a schmuck for delivering this message. But I'm just relaying what's here, and you don't have to take what these pair of talking hands say on the internet, okay? What's going on here? This is soulmate energy. This is 6 Cups. This is this alliance, these geese mating forever, the seahorse mating forever. This is the soul person you're meant to come with. 2 Cups, the soul person. I think you know this. If you don't feel this way, then not your reading. if you know this person disappointed you, they hurt you, okay? But this is reconciliation. This is reconciliation. This is this person coming forward with an apology. What you need to know is this person is going to come forward with an apology. They want to reconcile with you. I don't feel this person has forgotten about you at all with this elephant. Can't move on because this person understood this on an intuitive level, but they were very hurt. So I feel like karma is a bitch. And I feel like the karma is on both sides because I feel there's an understanding we both need to have in order to restore balance. But I feel like you feel you're sort of, I don't know, like this feather here, or like vice versa. You're one side and your person's the other side. But I feel like both of you guys are equal in your karma here, okay? But you feel like maybe this person got away unscathed. Like as light as a feather, it didn't impact them at all, and you're here with this broken heart and this heaviness. But meanwhile, Spirit is saying both of you guys are sitting with the exact same amount of karma and need to look at self, because both of you guys equally are too involved here. And like I said, I'm not victim blaming, saying it was because of you. What I'm saying is both people engage in certain ways that create an outcome, interconnected, like I said. Okay, what one thing happens results in something else. So I feel like the interconnectedness is whatever happened between the two of you guys. One person reacted, one person did what they did. It's trigger effect, and it created what it created. So now both of you guys sit with this understanding. Both of you guys have to come to a greater understanding and review your own sort of action. Okay, but there's going to be a breakthrough. There's going to be communication. This person's going to come forward to you. They're wanting to reconcile. And whatever they were involved here with third parties or whatever thing, I feel is something they're having to put behind them. Okay, but here I feel you're sitting in this energy of being upset or not workable. And if you're in not workable energy, you're going to miss the opportunity that the universe is putting in front of you. And you could say, yeah, I don't want it. Screw this person. And that's fine. And then you don't want it. I'm just delivering the message. They're coming forward. You're not going to see it because you're mad, because they hurt you, because you want them to do a song and dance to prove to you till the cows come home. And you could. But then remember, is this coming from ego? Is this your egoic self wanting to be validated in some way? Or does your soul tell you the right thing to do here? I don't know. Only you know. That's why you sit with judgment. Okay? Are we wanting this person to kiss her feet forevermore and hang this over their head? Because I feel like if you're wanting a long-term stability with this person, if you see there being a potential of a long-term here, but you're like, they have to do all these things. What are all these things for? You know, to make your ego feel better, or what? Or do you just want to move on, you know, and say, screw this person? And that's fine too. But all I'm seeing here is that this person is coming forward with communication. This person wants to reconcile. This person was incapable of being reliable and showing you something here. And so I feel like you could either stick to constantly sort of staying in that energy, or you could be very open and receptive to this being something you've experienced in the past. And what is it exactly now that this person has to offer? And being discerning, you know, being discerning here still, but not sort of being in this energy of non-forgiving, you know, temperance. Yeah, there needs to be balance. Both of you guys need to be in workable energy. This is both sides, like I was saying. One's not a feather and a heart. Both the balance needs to be on both sides. Both need to be in workable energy. Sagittarius energy, okay, in order for you guys to create something here. So if you want to create with this person, how are we showing up? What is our intention? Are we in workable energy? Are we letting this person dictate by their past actions? And that's what's dictating the show. Their past action will forever be the thing. Will forever be the thing that we sit with. Or can we move past this in some way? You know, can we move past this in some way in order to heal, in order to, yeah, with the temperance, heal, you know, in order to find some sort of cohesion with this person, in order to, you know, make ourselves in different energy and really learn from this, because the choice is ours. Or we could sit in the Four Cups and be feeling rejected and keep being mad at this person. Okay, so remember, karma goes both ways here. So I don't generally, and this is my own opinion, this isn't spirit, and I don't feel like, you know, we should forgive anyone who's hurt us, you know, personally, because it is difficult for us to reconcile that if we're still hurt. But what I feel we're learning here and what spirit is showing is forgiveness, you know. So I don't know, like, it's definitely up to you. Okay, so That was difficult, pile number 3. Very difficult, and I don't know. Well, I think a lot of people might not be prepared to hear this, you know. But whatever, I delivered what I did, and that's all you gonna get. Okay, so let me know in the comments, and I love you very much. I wish the best for you and your healing and your person. I hope they do fill out some sort of potential here, you know, for you, but for themselves, you know, for themselves. Okay, and I'm sorry that they've hurt you here. No one deserves to be hurt, you know, but we all experience things for a reason. And whatever it is for a great reason. And so you only know your reasoning here, okay, in spirit. So that's what I have, pile number 3, and I will see you at the next one. Bye-bye.